What's up, guys? It's Cassie and Sara, and today we're talking about the crushing death of Princess Diana.
So if you like watching murder mysteries and urban legends, make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep on watching.
Princess Diana was Princess of Wales while married to Prince Charles, one of the most adored members of the British royal family. Before her death and after her divorce from Prince Charles, Diana devoted herself to her sons and charitable efforts. She maintained a high level of popularity with the public. She was celebrated in the media for her unconventional approach to charity work. Her work initially centered on children and the elderly, but she later became known for her involvement in two particular campaigns, that involving the social attitudes towards the acceptance of AIDS patients and the campaign promoted through the International Red Cross for the removal of landmines. She also raised awareness and advocated ways to help people affected with cancer and mental illness. The princess was initially noted for her shyness, but her charisma and friendliness endeared her to the public and helped her reputation survive the acrimonious collapse of her marriage. Considered to be very photogenic, she was the leader of fashion in the 1980s and 1990s. Diana's death in a car crash in Paris led to extensive public mourning and global media attention. Her legacy has had a deep impact on the royal family and British society.
So this was just like a brief, thing of her life.
Yeah, kind of like who she was, what she was most known for. She was super
super
involved.
loved and involved in charity works. And
so when her death happened, people were crushed because she was so friendly and welcoming, and people just
I'm pretty sure my mom was upset.
Yeah, no, I think most of the world was.
Yeah.
I think because it was just shocking, and yeah. On August 31st, 1997, Diana died in a car crash in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel in Paris while the driver was fleeing the paparazzi. The crash also resulted in the deaths of her companion, Dodi Fade, and the driver, Henry Paul, who was the acting security manager of the Hotel Ritz Paris. Diana's bodyguard, Trevor Rees-Jones, survived the crash. The televised funeral on September 6 was watched by a British television audience that peaked at 32.10 million, which was one of the United Kingdom's highest viewing figures ever. Diana initially survived the crash but succumbed to her injuries at the Paris hospital a few hours later. She was 36 years old. News of her sudden senseless death shocked the world. Queen Elizabeth II, who was criticized for not immediately responding publicly to Diana's death, made a televised address from Buckingham Palace on September 5th in which she said, "No one who knew Diana will ever forget her. Millions of others who never met her but felt they knew her will remember her. I, for one, believe that there are lessons to be drawn from her life and from the extraordinary and moving reaction to her death. I share in your determination to cherish her memory."
A lot of people know about Diana's death.
Yeah.
And I think this is the one that's well known, fleeing from paparazzi. You know, paparazzi are just
psycho.
So psycho.
Yeah, so it was said that they were going really fast in this tunnel, and that I don't really know what happened. We're gonna read some conspiracy theories, which doesn't mean that they're true. Conspiracy theories don't mean it's factual. It just means that it's ideas that people have come up with. So who knows really what the real reason the crash was, unless the cops found that the driver was under the influence or something like that.
Part of an organization to kill her.
Yeah, we don't really know. So now we're going to talk about some conspiracy theories. Like we said, they're not factual necessarily, okay? So don't come for us.
These are people's they're almost
opinions or what they were brainstorming something. Following an investigation into Diana's fatal car accident, a report released in 1999 determined that the driver was at fault for driving at a high speed while under the influence of alcohol and antidepressant drugs. Charges were dropped against several photographers who were initially blamed for causing the crash. Despite the report, rumors persisted for years about alternative reasons for the accident. One conspiracy theory held that it was part of an assassination arrangement by the royal family, although no additional evidence emerged to support that theory. Could Charles not remarry if Diana was still alive? Prince Charles could have married Camilla Parker Bowles. However, a note Diana wrote seeming to have an eerie premonition about her own demise could have helped fuel this conspiracy theory. After separating from Prince Charles, she sent a note to her butler with a disconcertingly accurate prediction. "I'm sitting here at my desk in October, longing for someone to hug me and encourage me to keep me strong and hold my head high. This particular phase of my life is the most dangerous. Someone is planning an accident in my car, brake failure, and serious head injury in order to make the path clear for him to marry," she wrote. The butler also later said that the media had taken too much stock on the note, which had seemed to be a passing thought for Princess Di when she was feeling anxious. Did the royal family not approve of her then boyfriend, Dodi Fade? Diana's boyfriend and the son of an Egyptian billionaire, was also a victim of the car crash. Rumors, mostly from Faye's father, Mohammed al-Fayed, was circulating that Diana was pregnant with Faye's baby and that the couple planned to get engaged soon. Some claimed the royal family didn't want the mother of an heir to the throne, Prince William, to be married to a Muslim.
So these are just some conspiracy theories that I found, and I know the one I have heard, like, the most, like, all my life was that the royal family was trying to kill her, get at her, get her out of here.
I mean, it's a thought, but at the same time, like, why? You know, like,
maybe they thought she was just too, like, forward. Like, she was...
I mean, maybe, but she brought so much, like, social media attention and just attention to the royal family. So, like, you know, and also, like, bringing, like, a good name, too. So, like, why destroy that? I don't know. Like, I'd like to hear the reasoning behind why they think. You know, like, a little bit more. Like, for what reason?
The passing thought of anxiety she was having.
That one blows my mind a little bit. The note that she was saying that someone's messing with her car and they want her to get into an accident, like, was it just because, like, maybe she was, like, paranoid and stuff? Or did, like, she actually know someone was coming for her? Again, these are just conspiracy theories, so they're not necessarily factual. But I kind of believe, like, the first part that maybe the driver was under the influence, just because that seems like it could be the
most, like...
I mean, but you never know.
Likely.
You're dealing with, like, royal people. It could have been some, like, suspicious, crazy stuff.
Some MI6.
We
James
don't really
Bond
know.
stuff.
But I just think that maybe probably the first one's more accurate. On the morning of September 6th, Diana's funeral procession commenced from Kensington Palace, her coffin resting on a gun carriage drawn by 6 black horses. Thousands of mourners packed the street to watch, with 15-year-old William and 12-year-old Harry joining the final stretch of the 4-mile procession for their mother. An estimated 2.5 billion people tuned in on television to watch the ceremony at Westminster Abbey, which featured a powerful eulogy from Diana's brother, Earl Charles Spencer, and a performance from Elton John. Diana's body was laid to rest at a gravesite on a small island at her family's estate. 2.5 billion
watched
Which
her
means,
funeral.
like, basically most of the world.
Yeah.
How many billion people are there? 7?
I don't know.
A lot.
A lot.
It's kind of sad, though, when you see such a young person. Like, she was only 36. And she had 2 young boys.
That was
the story of Princess Diana. We really wanted to do this because we know that she is very well known.
Yeah.
Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed this little story. If you did, make sure you leave a comment about it, and also make sure you like this video.
Hit that subscribe button. Follow all our social media down in the description.
Yup.
And like Cassie said, please comment and hit the like button. Like, tell us conspiracy theories, like, your conspiracy theories. Like, what do you think happened?
We will see you guys next Friday. Peace!